What is going on, guys? It's Third Mancy here, bringing you a FIFA 18 player review video. Today we're going to be reviewing Diego Costa, and guys, let me tell you, he is simply just amazing. At first, when I started making this video, I thought I wasn't going to do as well because he doesn't have as much pace, but honestly guys, I'm going to teach you the way to play with him. As you guys can see here, I have 11 matches played with him and 20 goals and 1 assist. I wasn't really trying to give as much assist as I think that any player could really give an assist. I was really trying to score, and we're going to be able to see his attributes here in just a second. So he has an 83 shooting, 88 finishing, which is super important for a striker. He has an 84 shot power, and he has 88 physical. He'll be able to hold down the defenders who are trying to get the ball out of him, and we're going to be able to see how much he's worth. I actually packed him. I don't know if you guys saw my previous video, but you guys will be able to see that I was actually packed him, so I don't have to pay nothing for him. But I believe he's worth about 20,000 right now as of today, and maybe you can even get him cheaper in the bid and everything. Because honestly, guys, don't buy players and buy now unless you see that their price is really low. It's better to buy them off a bid. So let's start off with the highlights. So I had an amazing time playing with Diego Costa because with playing with the kind of style of player he is, you guys have to play very passive. As you guys can see here, it's all about build-up play. You don't need to try to outpace people with his physical or even his pace, as he doesn't have as much pace. So you have to play smart and you have to use the LT, guys. One of the best way to shield the ball is you guys hold LT down and your player will basically shield the ball. With the style of player as he is, he's a very tall and lengthy striker. So the best way to do it is to do that. Shield the ball a lot and make your players do an LB and 8 to them, and let them do the running. Let the wingers do the running. That's what you have wingers for. And Diego Costa, I have no words for him. I didn't think he was going to score 20 goals. He averaged maybe about 2 goals per match. And as you can see here, I got a very lucky goal, which I didn't expect to score. I actually thought it was super offsides, which turns out it wasn't. So lucky us, right? And Diego Costa, his weak foot, I scored a few goals with his weak foot, which were maybe, I don't know if it was luck. You guys will be able to see it, but I don't know. If you guys will tell me on the comments down below. I think it was luck because I think he only has 3 star skills. I mean, 3 stars as a weak foot. And he shouldn't be scoring the goals I scored with him. But he has an amazing long shot. Look at that, guys. I hit the post with that. I almost scored. But look, that was his weak foot. And even though it was pretty close to the goal, it was still a very strong shot that didn't even allow the keeper to react. His heading, I scored maybe 3 or 4 goals with his heading, and that's the best way to use him. If you guys like to cross a lot, I'm personally not the best crosser in FIFA so far, since I've only been playing FIFA 18 for a couple months now, and I haven't played in a while, so I'm still very rusty. So you guys will see me doing a lot of mistakes here. But if you guys like to cross a lot, Diego Costa is a player for you. And this is a perfect example of how I use to shield the ball and push them to the right side and just finesse. It's super easy to play with Diego Costa. He's not that hard of a striker to use. I know everybody using Gabriel Jesus or even Vardy, and you guys can skill with Diego Costa. Look at that, guys. It was with his left foot. Even though it deflected off the player, it was still a really funny goal to score. And honestly, I think I have a better time playing with slow strikers, because if you have a small striker, especially in corners, if you don't have really big center backs, corners are kind of useless for you. You have to have a really tall player to at least get a really nice corner. And guys, look at that. That was his left foot, and that was such an upper 90 goal. Come on, guys. That is not 3 stars, not in a long shot. And look, another heading goal, and it was and honestly, he has an 88 heading accuracy. So most headers you get, you will be able to score with him. The team I have around them, I have Walcott in the wings, so I was able to try doing a lot of crossing, which is not my style of gameplay. But again, you have to adapt to the style of the player that you have. You can't try being pacey with Diego Costa, even though sometimes you can get lucky and be able to do it, but you just can't do that. It's very hard for you guys to do that. And Diego Costa has a right foot that's out of this world. Usually around the box, I rarely miss with him. Only a couple times where maybe I did a mistake, it was when I missed, and that's another left foot shot. and it was a driven shot. And guys, the best way to score on FIFA is to do driven shots. Regardless of whatever angle you are, if you honestly don't think you're going to be able to score, try a driven shot. And to do a driven shot, you have to double tap B and usually place it on the angle that it's like the goal is more open to. So over here, you can see that the right side of the goal was super open. So I pressed BB with Diego Costa, and it was a really nice goal. And this is a perfect example by corners. You see, he was in the PK area around, and I was able to get a beautiful header with him. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. You guys have to adapt to the player that you guys are using. If I had Vardy, I would probably be the one who, like, what's it called, use him to run and outpace everybody else. But since I have a Diego Costa, he's a very slow player, I have to basically make all the plays for him. Maybe put him like exactly where the goal should be, and he'll score those goals. Diego Costa rarely misses it. And this was like one example which I kind of like outpaced all the players, and it was another driven shot, guys. Even though you guys might think it's very cheesy, but you guys want to win matches, it's the best way to do it. I personally find that driven shots have been the best so far right now. Now the cons of Diego Costa, like again, is his pace and his dribbling too. I didn't like his dribbling as much, even though I do like a little skill run over here, which I happened to miss, which was his left foot. But I think that's his real left foot. That's how I think it should be. But his dribbling, I felt a lot of times that I was like losing the ball super quickly with him. I couldn't really do much because he only has 3-star skills. The best you could do is body feints. So for 18,000 around, you'll be getting an amazing player to use for weekend league or even seasons alone. I think you guys should definitely go out there and buy him, as he's relatively really cheap, and you guys have an amazing time playing with him. I'll be giving him an 8 out of 10 stars for this review. I hope you guys liked the video. Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos on FIFA, Call of Duty, and even Fortnite. Take care, guys.